Hi friends, this is Lata Sahu and welcome to my channel Lata Study Corner. Today I am going to bring a new playlist and that is based on power and roots. So friends, power and roots are very important topic in the mathematics. You can see so many algebraic questions are solved by use of this power and roots. So the rules are very important, laws of indices are very important, that also we will discuss in these videos, and so many important questions based on power and roots like square, square root, cube root. Okay, that all also we will discuss in these playlist. I hope you will like it well, and compulsory give me the like and share with your friends. So let's start. So let's start the topic. Today's topic is power. Power is a part of the chapter power and roots. First we have to understand about power, then we will go for roots. Okay friends. So the format is this. How to read this? A to the power m. A to the power m. Again examples are 5 to the power 7, 9 to the power 2. Here A, 5, 9 all these are known as base, whereas m, 7, 2 all these are known as power. Clear? So here in detail we will see 5 to the power 7. 5 is known as base. Okay, 5 is known as base, whereas 7 is known as power or exponent or index. Okay, power, exponent, index, all these are same thing. Clear? So 5 to the power 7, 5 is called base and 7 is called power, exponent or index. Clear? So what is base? 5. What is power? 7. Now 5 to the power 7, 5 into 5 into 5 into 5 into 5 into 5 into 5. How many times? 7 times. Base is multiplied power times. Okay friends, what is the power? That many times base is multiplied. When we write this in a simple form, okay, simpler form, 5 to the power 7, 5 to the power 7. So base is multiplied how many times? Power times. So what is the base? 5. And what is the power? 7. So 5 is multiplied how many times? 7 times. So 5 is multiplied 7 times. Clear friends? One more example. What is the base? Minus 2. Base is minus 2. Base is minus 2. And what is the power? Power is 3. So you can see friends, base is multiplied how many times? 3 times. Means power times. So what is the power? 3. So base is multiplied 3 times. So minus 2 into minus 2 into minus 2, that is minus 8. Clear? Now we will go for properties of power. Friends, you must know the properties of power to solve so many questions in the high schools. You will face about these power questions. So first is product law. First law is known as product law. For any non-zero integer a, what is a? A non-zero integer. Non-zero integer, a to the power m into a to the power n is equal to a to the power m plus n. Whenever the question is in format a to the power m into a to the power n, then the result is a to the power m plus n. You see a. Here a is what? Non-zero integer. Okay. So a to the power m into a to the power n is equal to a to the power m plus n, where m and n are integers. This will be more clear with the examples. 2 to the power 3 and 2 to the power 5. You see bases are same. Compulsory base should be same. So 2 to the power 3 into 2 to the power 5. Then what will be the result? 2 to the power 3 plus 5. You must add the powers. When the bases are same and they are in the multiplication form, that is product form, then you have to add the powers. You must remember friends, Whenever bases are same and they are in the product form, then you must add the powers. 3 plus 5, that is 8. 2 to the power 8. One more example, minus 3 to the power 5 into minus 3 to the power 4. You see bases are same, minus 3 and product form. Then add the powers. So minus 3 to the power 5 plus 4, 9. Minus 3 to the power 9. Understood, friends? I think you understood the product law. Bases should be same and they must be in the product form. Then what you must do? Add the powers with same base. Now we will go for the second law, that is called quotient law. Second law is known as quotient law. For any non-zero integer a, what is a? A non-zero integer. Non-zero integer means leaving 0. 1, 2, 3, 5, minus 2, minus 7, a non-zero integer. So, a to the power m by a to the power n, what is the result? A to the power m minus n. When bases are same and they are in division form. Okay, you see bases are same, a and they are in division form, then must subtract the power. So, a to the power m minus n, but here m should be greater than n. The numerator power must be greater than the denominator power. Example, 3 to the power 8 by 3 to the power 6. Then what will be the answer? Same base 3 and must subtract the powers. 8 minus 6, 2. So, 3 to the power 2. This law, only second part, a to the power m by a to the power n is equal to 1 by a to the power n minus m. Why? Because the condition is here, n is greater than m. The denominator power is more than numerator power. Denominator power is more than numerator power. Okay. So, if numerator power is more, m is greater than n, the result will be a to the power m minus n. But if denominator power is more, okay, n is greater than m, n is greater than m, then the result will be 1 by a to the power n minus m. So, example C, friends, minus 5 to the power 4 by minus 5 to the power 10. What are the bases? Bases are minus 5. Same base, division form, then subtract the powers. Now you have to check which power is more, numerator power or denominator power. So you can see denominator power is more. If denominator power is more, what will be the answer? 1 by a to the power n minus m. 1 by minus 5 power 10 minus 4. Okay, 10 minus 4. So 1 by minus 5 to the power 6. Understood, friends? So I hope you understood quotient law very well. Bases should be same and division form, then subtract the powers, but in that also you have to check which power is greater, numerator power or denominator power. If numerator power is greater, a to the power m minus n, and if denominator power is greater, 1 by a to the power n minus m. Friends, properties are very important for power and roots chapter. If you know the properties, then only you can solve the sums properly. Now we will move for the third property, and third property is power law. Third property is known as power law. For any non-zero integer a, again a, why we are saying about a? Because in the formula a, in the property a is used. So what is a? A is a non-zero integer, and m and n are what? M and n are integers. So a to the power m and whole to the power n. A to the power m is there, and you can see the bracket, and then power n is there, means n is a whole power. Okay, so how to read? A to the power m and whole to the power n is equal to what? What to do? So base will be same a. You must multiply the powers m into n. A to the power m into n. So a to the power mn. Mn means m into n. Okay, so 2 to the power 3 whole to the power 4, 2 to the power 3 and whole to the power 4. So 4 is what? Overall power. Okay, so this time what we must do? Multiply the powers. So 2 to the power 3 into 4, so 2 to the power 12. Clear? This is a power law. Power law, friends. If you didn't understand, please repeat these videos, see these videos 2 to 3 times. You will understand the properties very well. Now we will go for some important points. Okay, so first one is a to the power 0 is equal to 1. Any number whose power is 0, its value will be 1. Examples: 2 to the power 0 is equal to 1. 2 is a number whose power is 0, then the value will be 1. One more example: minus 5 power is 0, its value is 1. 1000 power is 0, value is 1. So any number whose power is 0, its value will be 1. Second point, a to the power 1 is equal to a. Any number whose power is 1, the value will be the same number. 2 to the power 1, 2. Minus 5 to the power 1, minus 5. 1000 to the power 1, 1000. Any number whose power is 1 is equal to the same number. Next, a to the power minus m is equal to 1 by a to the power plus m. If the power is negative, okay, negative power minus m, then its value becomes 1 by, it will come to the denominator 1 by a to the power plus 1. 1 by a to the power plus m. So example C, 3 to the power minus 2, negative power, then it will come to the denominator with positive power. So 1 by 3 power plus 2. Okay, 3 to the power minus 2 minus negative power, then this thing will come to the denominator with positive power. 7 to the power minus 5 is equal to 1 by 7, power is plus 5. Like that. Fourth point, 1 by a to the power minus m. If negative power is in denominator, then it will go to the numerator with the positive power. Clear, friends? Very simple. Before one, it is in negative power, then it came to the denominator, and here negative power only, but it is in denominator, it will go to the numerator with positive power. So you have to change. If it is in numerator, it will come to denominator with positive power, and if it is in denominator, it will go to the numerator with positive power. So 1 by 3 to the power minus 2 is equal to 3 power plus 2. Here also 1 by 7 to the power minus 5, it will go to the numerator 7 power plus 5. Now we will go for the next point, point number 5. If m is even, minus a to the power m is equal to plus a to the power m. Okay, minus a power m. M is what? M is even. Any negative number with even power. Negative number with even power. Example C, minus 3, a negative number with even power 4. Okay, then this is equal to plus a to the power m. Okay, 3 to the power plus 4. Okay, here minus 3, a negative number with even power, then becomes plus 3 power 4. Why? Because minus 3 into minus 3 into minus 3 into minus 3. 4 times when you multiply minus 3, it becomes plus 3. Okay, power is same 4. Clear? You can check it here. Minus 3 4 times multiplied plus 81, and plus 3 also 4 times multiplied plus 81. Clear? Next we will go for, if m is odd, minus a to the power m is equal to minus a to the power m. Here minus a to the power m, negative number, power is m. M is what? An odd number. M is odd. Okay, then its value will be minus a to the power m. Okay, it will retain its negative value. Why? Because as it is a odd, power is odd number of times this is multiplied, so negative will remain. So minus 3 to the power 3 is minus 3 cube. Okay, minus 3 into minus 3 into minus 3, that is minus 27, and here minus remain, 3 into 3 into 3, minus 27. Got it? Same thing came. So if a negative number with even power, then negative sign will not remain, and if negative number with odd power, then negative sign will remain. Now we will discuss some questions on these properties of power. We discussed properties of power. Now we will discuss some questions on properties of power. Okay, so question first is solve. If 3 power x is equal to 1, what is x? 3 to the power x is equal to 1. What is x? So x compulsory should be 0, because we now only we read any number whose power is 0 is equal to 1. Any number whose power is 0 is equal to 1. So 3 to the power 0 is equal to 1. So x is 0. Next, for every value of x, 1 to the power x is equal to what? For every value of x, x will be any number, any value. What will be the 1 power x? 1, we will raise 1 to any power, then its value will be what? 1 only. Because 1 you multiply any number of times, you will get the answer 1. Is it? 1 you multiply 10 times or 1000 times or 100 times, so you will get the value 1 only. Next, minus 8 to the power 0. A number whose power is 0. A number whose power is 0 is equal to plus 1. Here minus 8 power 0. Minus is there. 8 power 0, 1. So its value minus 8 whole power 0 is there. So this whole minus 8 is considered as one number whose power is 0, value is plus 1. And here minus 8 power 0, minus remains 8 power 0, 1 with minus sign, minus 1. Clear? Now friends, we will see one more question. Evaluate minus 2 to the power 7 divided by minus 2 to the power 6 into minus 2 to the power 2. So here we must use BODMAS. BODMAS, you know friends, B for bracket, O for off, D for division, M for multiplication, A for addition, and S for subtraction. When in one question only some more operations are there, that time we have to apply BODMAS. Okay, so here first see division and multiplication, two operations are there. So first what we must do? So BODMAS says first division and then multiplication. Is it? First D and then M. So first we have to divide. That's why minus 2 to the power 7 by minus 2 to the power 6 into minus 2 to the power 2. So we must divide. So here which law we will apply, friends? This here we have to apply quotient law. You can see same base and division form. Then subtract the powers. Now you must see which power is greater, numerator power or denominator power. So of course numerator power is greater. So minus 2 to the power 7 minus 6. Okay, into minus 2 to the power 2, as it is this. Now 7 minus 6, 1. So minus 2 to the power 1 into minus 2 power 2. Now which law we will apply? Here you see we have to apply product law. Same base, product form, then add the powers. So minus 2 to the power 1 plus 2, minus 2 to the power 3. So 3 times multiply minus 2 into minus 2 into minus 2, that is minus 8. Clear? Now we will go for the next question. 4 to the power minus 4 whole power 0 into 4 power 3 whole power 2 into 4 power minus 2 whole power 2. So you can see friends, here 4 power minus 4, this completely considered as one number whose power is 0. So a number whose power is 0 value is 1. So this completely one consider as one number whose power is 0. So its value is 1 into 4 to the power 3 into 2. So 4 power 6 into 4 power minus 2 into 2. 4 power minus 4. In these two places, which law we applied? Here we applied power law. Here we applied power law. What we did? Multiplication of the powers. Here you can see friends, in the side I have written what we used in this question. First, here we used this property. A number whose power is 0 is equal to 1. Next, in these two places we use this power law. A to the power m whole to the power n is equal to a to the power m into n. So now here we are using 4 to the power 6 plus minus 4. So 4 power 2, that is 16. Now we will go for the next question. 2 into 3 to power 4 minus 2 whole cube plus minus 4 whole square. This question will be better if we solve separately. 3 power 4, 3 4 times multiplied, 81, minus 2 cube, minus 2 3 times multiplied, minus 8, minus 4 square. Here minus 4 square, so minus 4 2 times multiplied plus 16. Now all these values we have to put. 2 into 3 power 4, 81, minus 2 whole cube, minus 8, plus minus 4 whole square, 16. Okay, so 2 into 81, 162, minus into minus, plus 8, plus 16. Overall answer is 186. Clear friends? So friends, this is for today. I hope you understood well, and still if you have any doubt, please post your doubt so that I can solve your doubt, and please give me the comments whether you like it or not, or give me the suggestion so that I can improve my channel, and subscribe my channel, press the bell button to get all the new notification, and also like and share with your friends. Thank you.